Yeah, bro. Sometimes you just gotta shit yourself. I remember I was going on a road trip, right? This is when my sister was living in Oklahoma. She was living in Oklahoma, going to school over there, and she was graduating. So me and my dad, we hopped in a little rental, drove all the way from Illinois to Oklahoma, right? And we get to Virginia, right? We get to this McDonald's. Now you know I went crazy. I'm a fat nigga, so you know how I do it. You know, I had a little calm meal, double quarter pounder. I think I had a 10 piece with that, with some sweet and sour sauce, like extra sweet and sour sauce, and a large fry. Some calm, some calm. And you know, I crushed that, obviously, swallowed it, and we back on the road. Now, 30 minutes later, it felt like a juke party in my stomach. I mean, my shit was just fucking bubbling. But you know, I held it in because I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it felt so embarrassing, like having to tell my dad or wanting to tell my dad like pull over, I got a shit, you know, and I didn't want to feel that embarrassment, so I just let it ride, right? And about 5 minutes after that, boy, I couldn't take it. I tell my dad, tapped him on the shoulder, I was like, look, man, you gotta pull over. He said, what? He said, I got a shit. And he said, what? I said, I have to shit. He pull over, man. I grabbed the baby wipes out his book bag in the back seat. And I got out the car, man, and I went on this little hill where this gate was. And man, as soon as I pulled my pants down, I felt my booty hole pucker. And at that moment, I knew, yeah, that shit coming. And just like a shotgun blast, boom. You know what I'm saying? Big ass pellet spread. Bro, the way I tell you, like the way that shit painted the grass, bro. Leonardo da Vinci will be proud. Dead ass. Like, that shit was fucking wild. And it's crazy because while I'm telling y'all this, I can actually kind of smell the smell right now, and it's so disgusting. I'm trying my best not to throw up. The way that shit painted the grass, bro, I was impressed. And then I had turned back towards the road, and another one, boom, right out the chamber, bro. And what's crazy is like with all like the burning sensation from the amount of force um that the shit came out with. You know, I noticed that like I was like on the side of a road, bro. Like niggas was looking at me, like they was dead ass looking at me, shit myself, and I I cleaned myself up, bro, with a lot of baby wipes, and toilet paper, and I I got back in the car, bro, and I just I laid down in the back seat, ass towards my dad. So that nigga was probably smelling that shit. He was smelling that shit. And yeah, man, I just stayed quiet for the rest of the ride. We still had like some hours to go, and I ain't talk for the rest of the ride, bro. I was so embarrassed, so fucking embarrassed. Like you don't understand. That's what I learned in life. Like you don't really understand things until you do it yourself. And that's something I really didn't understand until I did it. Cause I seen stories all the time, like motherfuckers talking about shitting theyself and all that. But I used to think like that should never happen to me. That could never happen to me, and it did. Um, Honestly, it lightweight feel like karma. You know, that's why you can never say like you should never say something will never happen to you because you don't know. You never know. You know, life works in mysterious ways. God works in mysterious ways. Um, and um, yeah, man, that was an embarrassing moment for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wanna, but it's an eye-opening moment as well, and an asshole opening moment. So